Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to our next wartime video here on this channel. At the moment, a lot of my server is at war. There are two factions that are fighting each other, and so I decided to do some wartime videos to give some hints, especially for newer players and for lower level players, so that they will not get too frustrated. And some how-tos. And today is a little bit of a how-to because I want to talk about wartime base raiding, because base raiding is obviously a part of a war, not only of incursions, but the general setting is the same. You will either raid your enemy's bases or someone from your alliance will get raided, because there's always someone who forgets to shield. And what to do? Let's start with a little bit of raiding. I just picked a system with some enemy bases. None of them is unshielded, but for the sake of the video, we just pretend one is unshielded. And then you obviously would jump to that planet with your base. You have to have all your ships in your base, obviously. Then crack the unshielded base open with your strongest ship if you can. And if he's not online, so if after 10 minutes the shield goes down again, because that's the most obvious way to know if someone's online, and if the base is not repaired then afterwards, and you can see that by clicking on them. It doesn't work with this one because he's shielded, but there was somebody unshielded here, so we just take one I cannot attack. But if you scan them and see that all the ships are there, and then you know he repaired the ships after you cracked it. So if you cracked it, destroyed everything, the platforms and the ships, and when you scan him again after 10 minutes, the ships are there. Usually that means he's online, so it's not worth raiding him, because you will just spend resources on repairing your own ship. If he's not online and the shield stays down after 10 minutes and you see that still everything is gone, it would be wise to inform other alliance members to fill this planet. Now there are a few of the other alliance here already on this planet, and they might want to defend. But especially if there's only one enemy base there and you wanna raid it, you should try to get this planet filled with people from your own alliance. And if there's someone already there from the other alliance, just try to get in as many as you can until the system is full, because defending will be harder from another planet as well, because they have to fly over again. And so you have more time with your amalgam, for example, to get some stuff out. It's usually worth for lower level players to get stuff with the amalgam out of the base, because on my level, what I get from a base raid in most cases is not really worth the effort, but it's war. So you will do it even if you don't need the materials to do some harm to the other alliance. And what I said about the planet filling is even more important if someone of your alliance forgets to shield. If an enemy base jumped to a planet where someone of your alliance is, let's just pretend that 70 would be the lone one there who forgot to shield. There are still 10 slots available. So 10 more enemies could jump in there to take part in the raid. In this case, as soon as you know that someone of your alliance is getting raided, you obviously want to defend them if you are strong enough yourself to defend them, or call in some whales or whatever to defend them. But the most important part is to fill that planet with bases from your own alliance to make it harder for the other alliance or alliances to raid that member of your alliance. Because then they would have to fly longer distances. You could intercept their amalgams or mining ships, whatever they send out there. And so it makes it much easier to defend. So fill the planet to the last spot with your alliance to make it harder for the enemy to do that. And of course, ping your member hopefully on Discord. I hope that your alliance is using Discord for themselves as an alliance, and try to get hold of him or her and get that shield up. This is really important. We know about this from Incursion, but at war it's important as well. It's not about the material that they gain, it's about the material that you lose if you lower your shield. And it's just out of principle that you attack unshielded bases during war. I mean, it's war, even if it's called KOS all the time, but you know what that means. And so be prepared to defend your own guys and go out, raid bases of the enemy if you see them. That's just part of a war. And by the way, I know that a lot of people are annoyed, and I'm especially lower level players are more annoyed because they cannot farm as much as mine as much as they like. Their mining ships are slower with mining, and I know everything like that. But a little war from time to time spices the game up a little bit. So there's a lot of things I cannot do the way I usually do them, especially with my limited playing time because of everything I have to do with work and voluntary stuff. But yeah, I can cope with that. It's a limited time. No war is forever, especially not on a scale that we have right now. So it's a bit of fun. And a lot of crew testing going on there as well, and forbidden tech testing, etc. So just get into it. Defend your own guys. If you want to raid a base, don't forget to use the right strategy to fill up that planet, to make it harder for the others to defend, and then you will have a good time there as well. And if you want to add something about it, please write in the comments below the video and on Discord, especially if you have Vedek Vin already, because in this case, she might be a big help, and I heard something about it. I'm still missing 10 shards for her, so I couldn't test that one, but maybe you do. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.